Mode select.
What's going on, Spartans? Welcome back. Today I'm actually be showing you a 54 cup offer up at 4,000 trophies, which is insanity. But first, let's have everyone say hi to YouTube real quick, and then I will also show a defense or two so you can see how my defense is holding up. Obviously, I actually have been losing to 2 stars recently, which is the first time this has happened, and it's only happened over 4,000 trophies pretty much. I've had like 2 people total in my push get over 1 star. And now it's 4 people that have actually 2-starred my base. So big congrats to them, because not many people can do it. And they're all really, really high level. So obviously, like, level 30 heroes are very helpful. And he's being smart, saving his queen. But here we go. They're in toward that center. And oh my god, there's a jump spell. He's definitely going to get a very high percentage here just because of that jump spell helping him out. And of course, being able to take out my town hall and get those golems and pekkas in front of his troops is extremely useful, because look at that. The wizards are completely protected by the golem and P.E.K.K.A. and they're going to walk through the sides of the base. Very, very unfortunate. And the I have 3 expos in the center. That triple expo threat is very useful, but not so much when it has to be against P.E.K.K.A.s or golems. So that is not the best setup. However, we are going to be able to take out all these wizards without too much of a struggle. The only thing I'm worried about was that queen, but they're already at 53%, and I don't understand why the guy dropped his queen, but he does later on. You'll see at the end. It's absolutely crazy. He decides to go for more percentage. Maybe he was going for injury to insult, but he has already stolen about 800,000 loot from me, which is a hell of a lot. 700,000 loot actually is what he's stolen, and that's still a ton of loot and about 2k dark. Now his queen starts to take some hits here. He's at 66%, and he pretty much calls it off as soon as he starts getting hit again at 68. And there it is, 69% against my base with 10 trophy win, and quite an impressive loot steal. But he is, I don't know, he's one of the few that's been able to beat my base, and he only got 10 trophies, so that means he's pretty high up. But let's move on to my raid. This was a 54 cup offer, and I wanted to like jump off a bridge afterward because I messed up so badly. You're going to see here. I do win, but it's only 1 star. I could not believe it. I really, really bombed in this one. It could have really helped out. But I already am over 4K, which was my goal. I'm not going to be pushing too much farther. I'm pretty much just going to hold at 4K and farm. So I'm starting a farming series at 4K. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that. That'll be coming out soon. Here we go, though. The queen is going into the center, and I had really high hopes here when the queen went in the center. But this golem came out on defense. And yeah, when a golem comes out on defense and holds the queen in position in front of all those defenses in the center, things get bad really quick. Even with the invisibility, when it explodes, it does damage to the queen. And there you go. We had a ton of stuff go really wrong. The queen should have definitely been able to take that expo out and get to that town hall without much of an issue. But unfortunately, the golem on defense did end our attack pretty much there. Luckily, we had 2 golems alive on the bottom here. And the king, my level 32 king, goes in rage and is able to get some high percentages here with those extra little barbarians helping out. We're already at 47, 48%. We're going to get to 50. That's obvious. But it wasn't the best attack I could have done. Obviously, I really should have gotten 2 stars and won, like, I think it would have been like 30 something trophies. It would have been awesome because it goes up every time. I don't know. It's like 16 trophies for the first star, and that's like 19, I think it is. I think that's how it goes. I'm not positive on that, but it is a little weird how it goes. The first star is always worth the least amount, and then the second and third star are worth the most. So here we go, 57%. We're going to get a few more buildings. That little golemite still surviving. And that's going to pretty much call the end to it, though, as soon as this wizard gets in range of these. Oh boy, there we go. And there's the end, 59%. I do have 1 wizard and 4 archers left that I'm going to drop down. I should have dropped them on the dark barracks, but I thought I could pick this off. And I did, but I could have taken the dark barracks out pretty easily, too. So should have taken both out. 61% total, 3,000 dark 1, about 300k loot. Not the best win, but definitely a nice 16 easy trophies. And let's show 1 more defense before we call it quits. And then I'll do, of course, my farming video at 4K for you guys tomorrow. As you can see, the only way people are 2-starring is by coming from the bottom. And that is pretty much the only way people win, actually. It's a very hard base if you come from the top, because you'll get 1 star, but you get like 70% and lose. You'll get 70%, but you won't get a 2nd star. You can't get a 3rd either that way. Now, my clan castle troops held those guys for a little bit there. And we would have, I think, would have held a little better if I had like single unit troops or like minions and archers. But I don't know. I mean, I prefer to have single unit troops in my clan castle, but I pretty much take whatever I get. And no complaints there. Always just love having plenty of troops in there. It's always helpful. That level 40 king is super OP. I'm actually about to upgrade my king really soon. I've taken like 3 defenses in a row right now because I was traveling, and I just haven't had time to put a good 6-hour like session in, and I don't want to break a shield and do like 1 attack and, you know, possibly lose. That would be really, really bad. Obviously, we're going to try and hold over 4K as long as possible, probably for like a month, and we'll see what happens. I still want to spend too much money up here, and you do need a boost in order to play for 6 hours. So it does cost about $3 or $4 every time you play for 6 hours, which is not too bad, but it still is 300 or 400 gems, if not 500. If you're actually boosting your spells and like gemming the last 50 gems to get the spells done completely on time when your troops are, it does cost a little extra. So I've been trying not to do that, but if I get bored, I do click it and spend the extra 50. But it still doesn't cost that much as long as you're efficient. Unfortunately, though, that free spell allows this queen to get 49%, and then look at that, almost a 50 without getting hit. And there goes the 50%, and she cannot be attacked by anything, so my base is completely undefended, and she's going to get all that dark elixir, which is a crap ton. I mean, look at that, 3,200 dark, and of course she's already at 400,000, almost 500,000 in climbing loot, so definitely a very nice win for him. 5 trophies, which isn't too bad a loss. I'm okay with that, and definitely a decent base though to have up here, because a lot of people are scared of it, and only people that are over 4K pretty much attack me. So I'm not having anyone take me for a shit ton of trophies, which is good news. I'm not trying to lose too many trophies, obviously. And in case you wonder, we are a level 4 clan, and we just started this war, so hopefully it goes well. I've been meaning to show some wars, but I just keep forgetting, so hopefully soon I can do some live war attacks for you guys and show you all that. That'll be a good time. I usually 2-star the top 3 guys pretty easily, top 4 guys, and then call it a day. But we're going to end it here, guys. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace.